The good news is that relief is on the way. On Tuesday, February the 24th, we made history in Chicago. Outspent 12-1, by a ratio of 12-1, the people of Chicago came together in a wonderful, multiracial, multi-ethnic, across geography, across faith coalition and gave me 34% of the vote and caused 19 runoffs in the aldermanic contest in Chicago. Never been done before in modern history. Chicago is an exciting place because change is in the air. People don't want these types of leaders to be heading up America's major cities. What are people looking for in Chicago? They want good public education. They want safer communities. They want the city to invest its resources in those communities that have suffered the greatest disinvestment over many decades. People want equity. They want to end the inequality that's come to be a feature of the city of Chicago. Chicago is poised to make a huge difference and to send a strong signal to people everywhere in America. Chicago is approximately 1/3 African American, 1/3 Latino, 1/3 ethnic white and Asian, and many of the other immigrant groups that reside in the city of Chicago. We are on the cusp of a major statement to be made to the rest of the country, that we will not tolerate the types of cronyism and corporate welfare that has come to exemplify the reign of Rahm Emanuel. They're running scared. They are going bonkers, wondering how we put together such a wonderful coalition within the last 5 months alone, filed the greatest number of signatures of any of the candidates in a 3-week period, and looking at how people have come together like never before since the city elected its first African-American mayor, Harold Washington, in 1983. Okay? So Chicago is what's happening right now in the country. And let me tell you why it's especially exciting to me. Because I want to walk into the Democratic Convention next year as a leading advocate for an urban agenda, telling Congress, a new Congress, that the new Congress has to embark on an urgent plan to rebuild America's infrastructure, to create employment programs that can address a 25% unemployment rate among African Americans in the city of Chicago, put people back to work, and make our cities livable communities once again. That's what I want to do at the Democratic Convention. Do you want to join me? So if you want to join me and the great coalition that we are bringing together in Chicago, I say, do so. I say, pull out your checkbooks. I say, join the history that we're making in Chicago, because as Chicago goes, so does the rest of the country. People have been writing about this race since February 24th. We've brought a sense of hope, a sense of empowerment to the city. Even friends who said, you guys are wasting your time. You know, you can't go against $14 million, now saying, holy Jesus. There's a real mania in the city of Chicago. I was at the Irish Parade Sunday and last Saturday too. I saw little kids, 2-year-olds with mustaches, green mustaches, and they're shouting, Chuy, Chuy. I saw grandmothers and grandfathers, summoning me over to come and take a picture and a selfie with them. And they wanted the green buttons that we were issuing. Okay, I've been in Chicago's Polish community, and they love me there. They think I'm Lech Walesa or somebody, right? I mean, I've been in Chicago's Jewish community, high-rises, the senior citizens, and they want someone that they can feel proud of, okay? There's something special in the air in Chicago. Last week alone, we began with the endorsement of Congressman Danny Davis, okay, very long-time progressive in the city. That was Sunday. On Monday, Reverend Jesse Jackson and a group of 30 ministers from throughout Chicago endorsed me. The following day, 4 commissioners from the Cook County Board of Commissioners, 3 of them African-American, endorsed me. The following day, we had a coalition of 40 ministers from the west side of Chicago, The coalition that we need in Chicago, that is a microcosm of the rest of America, is coming together. Chicago wants change. Chicago wants a different direction. And Chicago is poised to join the rest of America, like New York when they elected Mayor Bill de Blasio last year. We want equity in our cities. We want to bring an end to inequality. We want jobs for people. We want a living wage. And we want good schools and safe neighborhoods everywhere in the city of Chicago. Join us in making history and join us in taking America back as we take Chicago back. Thank you so much.